I'm an emperor and a wolf and an elk. Wow. 2-4 stability. Can we get just one card about the energy between this? And with this soul connection, you guys or the other person is an empress. Wow. Tell me about the energy existing in between, please. The energy in between, please, Spirit. I'm actually not... This is like a sixth sense kind of energy. So for some, like for those of you where this is like a very intense soul connection, you can feel each other's energy big time. There's that King of Cups again. This is like feeling out vibes, but very spiritually in tune. Like the lizard can feel vibrations, and that's the energy existing between you two. This is like a network of energy with this soul contract. Anything else, Spirit, regarding this situation with my Libra? Is very intense. Like, oof, this Emperor. Whoa. There is some burden here. Oh, for some of you, this Emperor, it was too intense and they left. They rejected like the Fool. And now this Queen energy has a lot of options and they're very burdened and worried by that. They're waiting and watching. Wow, there is worry and burden here. Why? If they're just waiting for the right timing, because timing is indicated with Temperance. They're very burdened by that, but they're being patient. Tell me more. Why the burden in this situation? Why the burden? Why is this burden coming out? Wow. Yeah, very single, independent Queen of Pentacles here. For those of you where this Emperor rejected this opportunity and now you have lots of options, they're worried by that. For some of you, I mean, this is very independent, stable, energy, full of self-worth. I got mine is the Nine of Pentacles. This energy that this Queen of Pentacles is sitting in. So I really don't see this feminine energy sitting in this. I feel like it's this Emperor, so I'm going to clarify those with the manga deck separately. Here's communication about wish fulfillment. Judgment, the Empress, the Hierophant, the Magician. For some of you, this Emperor made a decision to walk away. They took their cup elsewhere, acting as a page. For some of you, this Emperor is deciding to come in, and they're like, hey, like, check out my cup here. I'm being very honest and playful with that energy. But we have a Magician and the Hierophant. Look at that. Manifesting a contract here. For some of you, I mean, you're moving into a new soul contract because the other one was abandoned. And on the part of this coming into alignment with a new path here and the Three of Pentacles, what to collaborate, it's like a new legacy is being created and manifesting here. That's very spiritual energy. It's like Spirit's lining something else up for you. Wow, manifesting contracts. Contracts are being manifested here. Big time. That's probably what I'll name this reading because it's all about these contracts. For most of you, I just see it as this whale song and it's just really coming together with this 7 to the 8, the 6 to the 7 to the 8, culminating in this 10 of Cups here. Judgment and the Empress trying to resurrect something. If this was a past situation, this could be trying to resurrect spirits all over this. There's that Empress. I knew you guys were an Empress. Judgment. For some of you, you're the one making this decision about what to collaborate in, and that's your judgment. Whether it's with or away from this person, or it's just in the works. Wow. An Empress making a judgment call. or an emperor trying to research something with an empress, or there is a bit of feeling each other out here, and judgment is kind of like when that births into this contract in the physical realm, right? There is some pain here and burden and worry. This could be a past person, but for some of you that's just being overcome because this wish fulfillment is moving in. There's the 8 to the 9 cups. Wish fulfillment. It's a 10 of cups and 10 of pentacles, ultimate physical and emotional stability and abundance is moving. This energy is moving. There's a lot of motion here. For most of you, it looks like an emperor coming in, moving from the 8 in this very valiant energy. Like, I won't miss this opportunity here. The 4, having thought on it and watched the queen and sussing it out, right? Wanting to beat out the competition. They're like, hey, I'm your wish fulfillment. For some of them, they're worried about it. With that 10 of wands. There is a 2 of wands at play here, though. For some of you, they're worried about this competition, and they're making a decision to move in for their wish fulfillment here. Their Queen of Pentacles, their Empress. All right. Wow, it's a lot of motion. A lot of communication. Okay, tell me more about this. The 10 of wands, there's a 9. Why the 10 of wands? If they're waiting and watching, either to find out who their empress is because they're feeling it out energetically with that lizard energy, or they're actually physically watching this feminine energy have so much competition, or maybe they're feeling in a place where they can't move in. Oh, I just felt energy all through my fingertips on my masculine side. They feel like it's up to the queen to decide, right, what they want, and they're burdened by that. Tell me about this 10 of wands. Wow, very strong energy. Queen of swords, Knight of wands. Wow, wow, wow. The lovers holding back. 10 of wands. Yeah, for some of them, they're burdened or worried about the decision that this queen is making, either how this is going to be received, or in their attempt to stand out amongst the competition, they're worried again what decision that this feminine energy is going to make regarding that. For a lot of them, they're just holding back on this situation for whatever reason, whether they rejected this in the past and now they're like, oh God, it's really messing with them. But wow, look at that. Is this going to be cut out? How is this going to be received? Knight of wands, page to the knight. Page is an idea of how to stand out. The knight is trying to stand out, moving to the, for a lot of you, with that 4 of swords and that page of swords, watching this feminine enter this empress, they're just waiting for timing. That 4 of wands that I told you that was at play, they're getting married in that card. Again, you guys are a true match to each other, right? But this queen has a lot of options. Which one is she going to pick, man or woman? It's just whoever is on the receiving end of this very powerful masculine energy rushing in. And that in itself is very masculine, that 8 of wands push dropping down and moving in for this empress with that 4 of wands energy. Wow. Okay, tell me about this Queen of Pentacles and this 9. That's very single, independent energy. Wow. Wow. For some of you, this is all you. Because there's a lot of mirroring going on here. The end of burden. Again, I feel this masculine energy. I'm feeling this play out very tangibly for most of you. But there's an end of burden here and a sense of celebration and stepping into power, right? This is transforming. The 4 of swords is a very healing energy as well. It's like taking time to heal. Time is indicated in this card quite often for me as well. It's like transforming this burden and worry, right? Transforming that, cutting it out. Doing away with it. If this is all you, there's a sense of worry or burden here that's being done away with. Spirit's all over this, coming into a realization of some kind, but it feels it's actionary. Let's get anything else. King of Cups, about the end of this burden. It's just dropping down and moving in for the kill. Moving into wish fulfillment big time. Wow. There's contracts all over this. Anything else about this reading, Spirit, before I wrap it up? The Hangman. Yeah, this person's holding back, waiting. Or trying to see a new perspective. Or there's a very intense soul connection at play here, and they're feeling that out. Maybe quite restless. Again, the Ten of Wands can be like a lot going on, right? Feeling this out with that fish energy, which is like very directionless or moving in a lot of directions at once. More Piscean energy. But for a lot of you, this Emperor is just holding back, holding out, either for timing or they're trying to strategize like their approach here. Either when to move in, how to move in, how to stand out amongst the crowd here, because this Queen of Pentacles, that's a wifey material. Very single and independent. If you're not single, like 9 to the 10, right? 9 to the 10, it's coming in with this energy, but there's a sense of timing, or like when this drops down to the 8, that's the death, right? The end of that, right? So this Emperor is just very burdened by all the competition, or burdened in how to stand out from the competition, or burdened by the fact that there's so many options on behalf of one or either of you, trying to feel out with that lizard energy, because this is pretty intense soul connection. I have a feeling you would know, but if there's a lot of energies around, there's a call to really, really feel out this connection here with that Six of Cups. But it's very intense. It's very, very intense. For most of you, this Emperor may have to go through a death process, right? I feel like the Death card there is stripping away this like fish energy, conflict, too many options with what to build. What is my wish fulfillment? 7, 8, 9, 10 of Cups. They may be going through a transformational process right now, because that energy, like from the fish and beaver, stepping into that Emperor Elk energy is powerful. Very powerful. They're either seeing something for what it is and moving in for it, or they're going through a transformational process right now, and it's cutting from the 10. They could be very confused at this time as well, regarding this connection, but they're moving in for this Queen energy. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave it at that. Oh wow. Gonna leave it at that. If this opportunity was rejected in the past, there is some truth about loss regarding this Empress on the bottom. A realization regarding that. So the 4 progressing to the 5 of Cups, to the 6, to the 7, to the 8, to the 9. It's quite intense, this connection that's shared between the two of you. I am feeling for a lot of you, this is a past person. And with judgment, they're trying to resurge this or heal this. But there's, in that transformational, there's a burden of loss or sadness here. But there's a healing process, a transformational process that's happening here as well. A king, an emperor gaining some kind of clarity about loss or separation here. So for a lot of you, I'm feeling this is an older, like a person. For some of you, you may never have been together with this person, right? And they're seizing the opportunity. It's going to look differently for a lot of you. But I wish you guys all the best. Very, very powerful soul connection. And that Emperor with that masculine energy is a total match to you, just saying. If they did reject you in the past, I'm sorry. They're very burdened by that. If you are thinking of someone this reading is reminding you of, and you're like, oh, they're definitely talking about that person. Yeah, they're trying to heal and figure out a way to come in from the cold here. Standing out amongst the competition even. And they're burdened by it. But 8, 9, 10, like, it's almost like unstoppable, this connection. Like, with all these cards of contract coming out, it's like there's a soul connection coming together here, right? With the 10 of Wands, there could be some resistance on the part of one or both of you, and that's where that's coming in from, because you're trying to resist this extremely intense soul connection. You know, there's a lot of reasons that 10 of Wands is there, and it's playing out differently for, like, all of you. So all the best, but I really, like, Spirit's all over this. Like, it's, like, falling into place, you know, almost undeniably. And, you know, it's celebratory with that 4 of Wands energy. Wow. All right, you guys, so all the best. That's quite intense, but yeah, definitely a love reading. Okay, wish you guys all the best. Take care. Mwah.